Hello everyone, welcome to my E4 presentation. I'm going to start by telling you why I chose to name it Falling Up. The idea behind the name is that in order to succeed sometimes you need to fall down, and that's basically the ideology behind the name. Let's start off by talking about what did you do. Stating the thesis topic. My thesis topic was, well, I'll start off with the intro. The intro says society needs to be helped, and I'm a firm believer that society does, in fact, need to be helped in so many ways, and I feel like the field I'm choosing to, the career I'm choosing to choose is just, it in fact does that. The thesis topic I'm choosing is in a career like psychology. Guiding people is the most important practice, and this can be done in many ways. In the field of psychology, I feel like there's a lot of things that, and a lot of ways that we can help people. It's not just psychology. There's also social workers, there's therapists. You have service assistant managers. It's a really broad field, and I feel like without psychology, there would be no other way to help people in society. And I mean, there's a lot of other fields and careers out there who do help society, but not in a way that psychology does. What did you learn? Why do you care, and why should others care? So I feel like I've always cared about helping other people, because I've been in positions in places where I felt like I needed help, and I feel like there needs to be more awareness about maybe the psychology field and kinds of psychology. There's like a lot of what psychologists can do is essentially they save lives by changing outcomes and practicality in society. We treat people, and we also provide cures in ways where we kind of sit down and talk mentally, and this can have big effects on people. And once this affects people, I feel like, this can essentially affect society as a whole. Why do I care? Let's see. I feel like I've always cared about people and helping others, and this is why essentially I'm here at this present moment giving this presentation. But there's a lot of reasons why I care, and I feel like it does have a lot to do with, like seeing the world the way it is. Why should others care? I believe others should care because, we all live in this world together, and we're all here, whether you see it or not. Like, we all work as a big team, supporting each other, and we wouldn't make it alone. And the fact that some people succeed and some people don't, I feel like the people who succeed should kind of like teach us and give us advice on how to, because like I said, we're all here living in this one big world, and we're all connected in some kind of way. And I think essentially that's why my ideology of why people should care. What did I learn? Explain my research. I've gathered a lot of research during a lot of these essays, starting with E3, I believe, or was E3, I think, yeah. That was so a lot of research I've done was a lot of online research. I looked through a lot of colleges and see how their psychology programs functioned. There's a lot of lucrative information. Also, I've also read some journal articles, as you can see here, about career choices. And that's basically it for that one. I mean, you can find a lot of this stuff online. You can go to your local wellness center. If you don't know where that is, you can look it up. I mean, there's a lot of information everywhere about psychology and social work, and I'm sure you hear it all the time in different conversations or in movies, and they're talking about it in music. So just keep your ears open and your eyes, and I'm sure you'll pass it sooner or later. What else could be done? I feel like there's a lot of things could be done. One thing definitely that could be done is let's go through my future proposals, which is right here. I say we can get with community leaders to raise awareness and build wellness centers for people struggling out there, because you know I know I wouldn't want to be a person that's struggling out there, and if I it's good to have this self awareness, and this community, the community open, helping others reach their potential and succeed out there. And also, what can we do? What could any of us do today in a couple hours without extraordinary time or resources? Well, we can definitely talk, stay open and talking about to others about where we can get help, where we're struggling or not. And I think it all comes down to staying open about your problems and issues. And when sometimes we tend to keep things in and don't say anything, and I feel like this makes things worse for people out there, and it's hard to help people like that. And coming from a background where I kind of stay silent and I do that thing too, it's empowering to stay open, and empowers other people to do it as well. And I feel like we can definitely do that, without having used too much time or resource, just word of mouth, and that can definitely go a long way for a lot of people. I think that's it for now. Well, thank you for listening. Hope you enjoyed the presentation. See you next time.